the starter takes the button. They stand well. The return of Twain's Angel, who's 6 for 6. Set to go. Lights on. Off racing. Twain's Angel bounced out quickly from deep out. Resonator, and also roped them in. Driving forward, Almighty Class is going to quickly fire up right over the speed early. Then came to Roper, Generosity, all the King's Men going back. Russian Sniper and Amber Glide behind those, and dropping out last is Super Session. Along to the 800 they go. Resonator holds the front and now drops the anchor. The speed slowed up. Almighty Class sitting right there at his girth is running second. A length and a half away. Twain's Angel, beautifully placed. Gee, she lobbed into the box seat here from out there. Drawn the river. Beautiful piece of riding to get her across, and now just behind the leaders. Over on the inside, roped them in. Just seemed to lose a bit of momentum here. Then to Roper going forward, being followed by Generosity. Then further back, all the King's Men at the top of the home straight. Amber Glide heads the others. Almighty Class bounded to the lead though at the 250, and Almighty Class races 2.5 in front of Roper. Twain's Angel down the outside. Generosity runs on. It's Almighty Class with 120 to go. Almighty Class holds to Roper. Generosity, all the King's Men, and another one for Almighty Class. Almighty Class beat to Roper. All the King's Men probably third from Generosity. Roped them in. Twain's Angel suffers her first ever career defeat. Amber Glide running on, followed further back then Russian Sniper, Super Session. The stablemates were together, and dropping right out to finish a well-beaten last is Resonator. Number 3, the winner, Almighty Class, ridden by Holly Watson. Makes it 3 wins from 8. 2 for 2 this campaign, and it was a dominant victory. 12 months ago this day, ran second to the Belgravia behind the star filly Super Smink. On this day, wins, and wins it well in 109.90. 109.90 the time here. It's 3:11, 2 and 9. Almighty Class beating to Roper. All the King's Men at big odds, producing a wonderful fresh run, and 9 Generosity. Twain's Angel though, no excuses, given a peach from barrier number 10, lob 1-1, but didn't fire at all today. Twain's Angel, she dropped out, and for the first time has been beaten in her career. Roped them in also, buckled to that pressure, and dropped out behind them to finish back in 5th place. 34-1-2, the last 600. Almighty Class firing at the moment by Playing God for My Classy Lady. Trained by Mitchell Pateman for Madames Williamson, Hunter, Black Hodge, Tucker, Pearson Alari, Jenkin McIntosh, and Ascot McDonald, and ridden by Holly Watson. Number 11 to Roper, another second placing, 3 in a line now. Simply does not know how to run a bad race, this Toronado mare. Vernon Brockman, Brad Parnham, all the King's Men by King's Troop. Sean O'Donnell for the Trevor Andrews stable after the running of race number 7, but hard to stop at the moment the way he's going. Almighty Class. Next event, the feature, the McMahon Belgravia, 1200 metres. Sean McGruddy onto 2, Sir Dream a Lot. 14 is out, that is London's Image, as we join Lockie down in the yard with trainer Mitchell Pateman after the second straight win by Almighty Class in this campaign.
Thanks, Darren. Oh, what a win it was. Mitch Pateman joins me now, and Mitch, that's some win. When this horse is right, he's a serious horse.
Yeah, he's different gravy, mate. That was huge, probably biggest performance to date, and he was pretty impressive in a Max Simmons. So I just love the way he just bullied them, and they're good horses. There's some seriously smart horses in that race, and yeah, he just played big boy with them.
Prior to today, he had only won twice at the 1,000-metre journey. He was stepping up out to 1,200 metres. You must have been absolutely wrapped with the way he found the line. Yeah,
he ran his race in patches. He still overdid it a fraction at times, but Holly sort of just went with him. I think that's probably the key, is not to lock him down. He sort of must cut off his wind or something when he does that, because he's hit the front 500 out and ran right through the line. It was, yeah, no, he's right on track.
After his last win, you weren't sure on what direction you are heading. Most people believe it's a Winterbottom. Is that the case, or is there still a temptation to stretch him out in trip and potentially get him into a railway?
No, this prep will be the Winterbottom. He's just still learning. He's only 4, only just turned 4. And I think he's just can overdo it a fraction too much at the minute. So, yeah, he's ticked the 1200 metre box now, which is the main thing. And, yeah, now he can fit in with the rest of the sprinters.
Does that mean he heads towards a Colonel Reeves in 3 weeks' time, or do you keep him on these ratings path and then let him take the big leap heading towards a Winterbottom?
No, I'm pretty sure I looked and there's not much else for him after today ratings-wise, so he'll go 3 weeks back to 1100 in the Colonel Reeves, and that'll probably give us a good guide as to where we're at. I think he's right at the pointy end, but...
Really exciting times. Congratulations on the win.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
There's Mitch Pateman, and here's Holly Watson catching up with Scotty.
Holly Watson joins me now. Holly, he's just come back bigger and better, and he's very exciting.
Yeah, he's a very exciting horse. Like I said last time, Mitchell's done a fabulous job with him. I sort of give him an inch out of the barriers, and he really took it, so he just wanted to do it a fraction hard, but considering how hard he went in himself, he finished off like a beast.
This time last year, he ran second in the Belgravia when he sat in the breeze and he looked like he almost waited for them to come to him. Not that case anymore.
Nah, we thought that was the case, him sitting in the breeze, that he sort of just wanted to choke himself down a bit, but with the gear change and everything like that, I just let him stride into the corner, and yeah, he gave me a really good feel.
That seems like where he's winning his races, right on the point of the corner at the moment.
Yeah, both starts that I've ridden him now, I've let him flow into the corner. He's just got such good point-to-point speed, and I think he can just get him off the bridle like that. And
he's already exciting, but it seems like it gets more exciting now as you speak about him.
Yeah, even more.
After this, he goes to a Colonel Reeves. He's already taken on what we consider to be the big boys today. It starts to get really real for you.
Yeah, it definitely does. I'm just really excited for Mitchell. Obviously, he's had such a hype on this horse, and everyone sort of put the dowers on him a bit, and I just think that, you know, him proving himself is the way to go.
Enjoy it.
Thanks, Scott.
There's Holly Watson combining with Mitchell Pateman and Almighty Class, who stopped the clock at 109.90 to salute for the second time this preparation. We cannot wait to see him again in a Colonel Reeves in 3 weeks' time.